Go. So good afternoon. Welcome to Mentor and Mastermind Monday. And wow, we're already in May. Can you believe it? It's 5 months into 2019. Those of you that are joining us for the first time, this is put together by the Business Acceleration Network. This was really brought together because we do events here locally in Florida, and the community kept saying, we want to keep getting together. We want more. How do we still stay connected? And so we've created Mentor and Mastermind Monday, and it really is in line with our 5 principles. So the first one is helping you craft that perfect pitch, helping you be able to communicate what it is that you're looking for, what you need, and being able to do that in a way that's compelling. The second one is to collaborate, create joint ventures. This is a great way to really accelerate your business when we come together with that shared vision of how do I collaborate and how do we support each other. The third one is showing up and treating everyone as if they're significant, treating everyone as if they're Oprah or whoever it is that you want to meet in your business. Most of you probably know you'd show up a certain way. So we do that with everybody in our community. We want every voice to be heard, including the smallest voice, to know that they're important. The fourth thing is to build your team and surround yourself with mentors. So this is a great place to connect with people firsthand and get to know who they are, what they're up to, and build your team from that place. And also, when you come to Mentor and Mastermind Monday or any of our events, we always bring in very high-level mentors that are there to support you on your journey. And your big thing is just asking for what you need. And the fourth thing is Mastermind. And Masterminding has been happening, wow, probably back since biblical times, where people come together with a shared vision and focus on how do we shift that, or what's a goal or a challenge, and how do we come together to move through that. So today we're doing something a little different because we have a very special guest. I've been talking about this for a few months of how, number one, crafting your pitch or crafting your message is key. So we have somebody that I think is an absolute master. I wish there was a word for a female master, but masteress at this. And I asked if she would come and share her wisdom, and ideally put a few of you in the hot seat for some of her amazing work. She participated with our members. We have the Business Acceleration Club, and came in and worked with our trailblazers and groundbreakers, and everybody was raving. It was life-changing for not only the members, but Jane, thank you so much. It was awesome. So what we're going to do is we're still going to do our 30-second intros. And we do this every single time. If you're brand new, we give you 45 seconds, and we time this because we want you to start learning how to be quick, clear, and concise. One is for media. If you're ever in the media or you're somewhere, we need to learn that skill of being able to articulate in a timely fashion. So we will time this. Also, those of you who are missing Gio, Gio's usually our timer. He's with Roper and Partners and a PR firm here locally. And he is off doing a big endeavor in Orlando and says hello. So I'll be timing you. And then we'll get into our 5-minute power-up talk, which we normally do, where we bring in a guest, and then we're going to put we'll put in people in the hot seat so Jane can work her magic. So Jane, you'll be talking in that 5 minutes, and then we'll turn that last part over to you to help with the mastermind. So let's see all of these incredible people that are here. Let's start with some of our mentors first. So the mentors are individuals that are a part of our community that come to our events, that show up at these different webinars that we do, and they're here to teach and share their wisdom. So I want you to meet some of our mentors, and I'm going to go with Juliet Clark. If I can have you go first.
Just choose me first. My name is Juliet Clark, and I'm the CEO and founder of Superbrand Publishing and Quiz to Qualify. And we help entrepreneurs get really clear on audience validation and product validation and lead them all the way into lead generation with our proprietary system. You can get a hold of me at juliet@superbrandpublishing.com.
Okay, Juliet, I know that was less than 30 seconds, and I just realized I don't have my phone here, so I'm going to let the...
You want the time?
Oh, you want to be the timer. That would be...
Yes, and I won't be as tough as Geo. I will not penalize all of you. How's that? You won't owe me money. No.
Geo always kids around and says, you know, he leaves his PayPal link so that you can send him money when you go over. I think he charges like, what is it, $5 a second or something?
None of us ever pays him, but bless his heart.
All right, and who else do we have on here as one of our mentors? Let's have Heshi Siegel, if you would please go next.
I just had to unmute. Okay, this is brand new, like 5 minutes old, because I knew I was going to be on the call. If you want outrageously clean water, no more lead, no more toxins, no more chlorine or nasty pharmaceuticals, you have finally found the perfect filter. Easy to use anywhere you go. My name is Heshi Siegel, and I'm the founder of Kids Better World, the global clean water movement, Purity for Humanity. And for every 2 bottles you purchase, a child in need gets a 3rd one for free. Please reach me without haste at kidsbetterworld.com or Heshi Siegel at kidsbetterworld.com. Beautiful. How many seconds, Juliet?
I actually don't know because I sat you for 30 minutes. So I'm a failure.
And Heshi, I'm gonna encourage you to include that you've been featured in Inc. magazine multiple times.
Okay. I did it on what I sent to you, but I know
it's just a new habit. I think it's significant because what you've accomplished with that. So I just wanted to point that out.
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. And I think that is it. But we do have an incredible fill-in mentor here, and she is our photojournalist and captured all of the amazing moments of what we do at our events. And so Christina Stewart, when I say fill in, you don't just fill in, but you when we need support, you're familiar with our community and share so much wisdom.
Thank you. And I run mics and I do everything. I've shot enough of these. Okay, so I fine-tuned also to Jane's structure. So this is my first time saying it, so I'm going to read it. I'm Christina Stewart, and event producers hire me to photograph their dynamic events, freeze their greatness in time, and capture the life-altering moments of audience members, because most of their target audience doesn't understand the life-changing impact, inspiration, and tools given during their events. So I help create, capture, and share their impactful message. That's a lot of words.
And where can we find you?
Oh, Christina Stewart Photography on Facebook. My last name is Stuart. Thank you, Juliet.
Beautiful. Thank you, Christina. All right, and I believe we also have one of our featured presenters, one of our founding members, Dr. Bob Levine.
Am I unmuted? Let me just check.
We can hear you.
Oh, beautiful. My the origins of my infomercial are also from Jane, although I've massaged it a little bit, Jane. But you get the core of it here, so thank you. It was really fun to do that. People and corporations hire me to just say no, because people in chronic pain are not sleeping well, exhausted, and lack productivity, while using drugs to manage their ill health. I'm Dr. Bob Levine from Corporate Wellness Resources, and I have a drug-free solution for eliminating chronic pain and the opioid crisis that affects over 100 million Americans right now. I use natural, research-proven approaches to help people ignite a vibrant life without drugs and bust through their performance barriers by achieving a drug-free, pain-free state. If you or others you know want to be pain-free fast, I can be reached at Dr. Bob, that's DRBOB, at the website stressandpainfreeliving.com. Dr. Bob at stressandpainfreeliving.com.
42 seconds.
Get there, Dr. Bob.
All right.
Perfect. Okay. We'll go ahead and introduce some of our other members. Warner, let's go ahead and hear from you, and then we'll hear from Jody Hinkle.
My name is Werner Berger. You know how when we ask people about being leaders, most of them will say, no, I'm not. And we can see this with the dearth of leadership in our corporations and our communities and, in fact, the world. People hire me, or let me change that. Parent groups and associations hired me for being able to create parent leaders. Our kids and the globe depends on this success. You can reach me at africawithwerner.com. First time.
Juliet, how do you do on time?
37 seconds.
Yes, get closer, Werner.
Stumbling, took a bit of time.
All right, and then we also have Jody. Would you like to go next?
Hi, everybody. I also took a shortcut to Jane's video the other day and refined, so here's my first shot at it. Entrepreneurs in the initial stage of creating their business hire me to shorten the gap.
Oh no, did we lose her?
Right in the middle of her elevator pitch.
Oh no! Okay, so while she's going, we'll go ahead and have Charles, who's also one of our members. Charles, would you like to go next? And you're muted, so we'll need to unmute you.
We're good? I gotta unmute myself.
Yep.
Are we good?
Yes.
Well, thank you. Anyone can hear me?
Yes.
Anyone may arrange their affairs so that their taxes shall be as low as possible. They are not bound to choose that pattern which best pays the treasury. That's Judge Learned Hand. My name is Charles Tyson. Our firm is Lifeline Tax, and we offer to diagnose your pain, write you a prescription for your tax pain, and then we will fill that prescription and make sure that you pay the least amount possible to the U.S. government and send as least amount possible to Washington. I can be reached at 954-865-2286.
Beautiful. All right, Juliet.
A little long, 47.
Okay.
He's a tax guy.
Okay, then let's have Arlene, who's also one of our groundbreakers. Oh, you're muted. Let me unmute you. There you go.
I'm Arlene Warwick, and my business is Find Corporate Sponsors. And I have found that entrepreneurs really struggle when they're trying to build their businesses. Max out their credit cards, they tap into their personal expenses. So what I do is I show them how to find corporate money. I show them how to connect with corporations so they can get money to sponsor sponsors to build their businesses. So they won't have extra money to go on vacations, hire VAs, and just buy new software if they'd like to. You can reach me at info@Find Corporate Sponsors, and I have a free gift for you. Thanks.
Thank you. Glad you're here, Arlene. And she's new, so she gets the 45-second, Juliet.
Oh, 35 or 45?
45.
Okay, she was right under.
Awesome. Okay, Jody, welcome back.
Sorry. Computer glitch. Okay, thank you for giving me a second shot.
Of course.
Entrepreneurs in the initial stage of creating their businesses hire me to shorten the gap from standing in their amazing potential to making their powerful impact. Because most do not have the visibility, the social proof, or the paid marketing resources to achieve the momentum they know is required. So I help streamline their focus to speak to their ideal customer's desire with the powerful influence of social media and the leverage found in business alliances. Your passion and purpose is meant to be heard. Join me starting May 27th for a small group mastermind style workshop to focus on your, and then I'm done. I don't know the rest. That's all I got so far. I have a number of different models I can put into place. So I'm trying to refine how I speak to them in a very narrow way.
And Jody, this is your first time joining us, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so she gets 45 seconds, Juliet.
She was right at 45, but where can we find her? Just,
Mhm.
she didn't get to that part.
Where can we find you, Jody?
Jay Hinkle at herquest.net, and the website is www.herquest.net.
Beautiful. And just for a teaching moment, we can, because if you're on the radio or you have commercial time, you don't need to say the www. You can just say herquest.net and use that, you know, every moment.
Awesome. Thanks.
Perfect. All right. We also have Lauren. Lauren's one of our mentors, one of our attorneys in the house. Lauren Cohen, would you like to do your introduction?
Well, I don't have the Jane version. Hi, Jane.
Howdy.
But I will give it a shot. I also don't have a phone, but it's because my phone is not working. So I'm going to Apple in like 2 hours. So I'm faking it till I make it today. Anyway, business owners and entrepreneurs hire my company to create a customized success plan designed to highlight the gaps that we see in 7 essential areas that, if overlooked, could lead to disaster. We then provide solutions to fill the gaps and implement them, working alongside you to make sure that your business is protected so you can scale up successfully, access more income, and ultimately have a lucrative exit.
And to find you?
Define me. I had that because Julie kept saying it. I was like, and to find me, you can find me at, I have several websites, but you can find me at Scale Up Checkup or online at pretty much everywhere. eCounsel and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter is all Scale Up Checkup.
Beautiful. Thank you, Lauren. And thank you for all that you do for our community.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. We have Susan Schatzer, who's also one of our members. Susan, are you joining us or are you auditing today? Okay, then we can go to Alexander. Are you joining? Oh, now I see Susan.
I'm trying to find the button.
There you go.
I had scrolled through to stalk everybody in the lineup, and then I'm like, where am I? And I had to keep going back.
You good?
Yeah, so thank you so much. I'm Susan Schatzer, the executive producer and host of a global TV series. I'm also an energetic coaching consultant. I work with people privately and in small groups.
Yeah, she goes 1:30. Yeah.
Is that somebody else? I thought somebody else was talking.
Yeah, let me mute him. Sorry, you got it.
Did I overstep somebody else's?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I am here to bring people from where they are into global consciousness. I'm here to help people to eliminate where they're stuck and what's not working for them. You can reach me at unlockingyourlimitlesslife.com or feel free to give me a ring and I'll put my phone number in the chat. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.
Thank you. All right, we have a full house today. Jane, you are a magnet for incredible people.
Dr. Bob.
All right, Alexander.
Hello, everyone. You can hear me?
Yes.
All right. My name is Alexander Alperovich from Your Guiding Star, and my company called Your Guiding Star, and I'm intuitive. What we provide, have you ever heard intuitive laser accurate consultation? What it does for you, it's imagine yourself that you can customize leap forward action plan completed with at least 3 immediate effective strategy to make breakthrough in your life or increase your business profit in just 45 minutes. Is that possible? Yes, it is. And you can try this by calling 443-668-0078 or go to the website intuitivelaserstrategist.com. Thank you.
All right, how do you do?
49 seconds.
49?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I am so excited to see our dear friend, and she was also one of our presenters at the Summit at Sea, Michelle. How are you doing, Michelle?
Hey, how are you? Don't start that don't start that timer yet, Juliet. I want to say hello first. I miss all of you, and I'm so glad to have off today. So honored to be here with you guys. So a little bit about me. My name is Michelle Fiorello. I'm an acupuncturist, herbalist, and Qigong practitioner. I'm founder of the Healthy Breast Project. I have a unique holistic program rooted in Eastern and energy medicine that significantly decreases breast cancer risk. And if people are diagnosed, offer support and prevent a recurrence. So I could be reached at thehealthybreastproject@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and take my quiz at the healthybreastquiz.com, not the end.
Beautiful. She gets 45 seconds, Juliet.
Yeah, you had 10 seconds to spare. Good job.
Yeah.
Awesome. And thank you for the work you do, Michelle. It's so important. I think every woman on this call wants to connect with Michelle, because this is she's got stuff that we all could benefit from knowing. All right. So let me switch my screen out here. Paul Levins. Let's go with Paul, and then we'll go with Krista after Paul.
Yes, hi. One quick question. Is life a bitch and a struggle? If it is for you or someone you know, then I'd love to talk with them, because life can be wonderful. Life can be perfect and awesome when we change how we think. Paul Levin with I Deserve a Perfect Life.
.com.
.com. .com.
10 seconds left. Anything else you want to say?
We're good.
Awesome. Thank you, Paul. Glad you're here. Okay, Krista.
You ever notice how when you go to some people's websites, you look and you say, what does this company do? I have no idea. So I'm Krista Janik, wisewordsThatMatter.com, and I work with people to help polish your messaging and get you noticed. I love working with experts and other business owners who are really excited about what they do, and yet they're struggling to connect with their ideal audiences. They're struggling to reach the right people at the right times, and they have stories that they want me to help them uncover. And sometimes people ask me, sometimes people wonder, how do you do all this stuff when you're not able to see me? So if you're actually interested in that, you can definitely come and talk to me. Krista Janik, wisewordsThatMatter.com, and Wise Words That Matter on Facebook.
49 seconds.
Sorry about that.
Andrea, welcome back. We'll go Andrea, and then we'll have Diana. We're almost finished.
Hello, good morning. My name is Andy Adams, and my company is Holistic Rebellion. I'm a nurse with special studies into nutrition, bioidentical individuality, and functional medicine. I help people with digestive and autoimmune illnesses that have had little or no success with traditional medicine to get off the medical roller coaster that is often propelled with toxic drugs. Together, we will find the root cause of your illness and restore your body to good health. You can reach me at andy@holisticrebellion.com.
32 seconds.
All right.
Close.
Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, Laura. Welcome, Laura. She's also one of our members.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so Juliet, I'm new, so just a second. Jane loved your video, so I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, thanks. Hi, I'm Laura Beers, the motivational medium. People going through loss hire me to take off their grief goggles because they are exhausted and their food and sleeping are affected. So I help them to have clarity in decisions, put themselves as a priority, and revel in their future opportunities. Heal your spirit with me, Laura Beers, at themotivationalmedium.com, and get your free gift.
Beautiful. Thank you. Jane, is it hard being quiet?
I have not had to mute my mic. I have notes. My desk is a whiteboard. I have notes all over here.
Do you? Oh, it's so great. I can't wait. Thank you, Laura. That was awesome.
Thanks.
All right. And we have one Diana. Diana is new, so she gets 45 seconds, and I'm not able to unmute you, Diana, so you'll have to unmute yourself.
Okay. I'm so excited to be here. I'm learning so much from all these great introductions. So I'll take my shot at it. If you are experiencing random acts of social media with less than desirable results, I am here to help. What I do is I help entrepreneurs who are on a mission and have a message and know that they have more people to reach. And I help them to bring their true and authentic, most expressed self onto social media with patience, compassion, and results. So I help them to build relationships that turn into referrals and clients. And I can be found at my website, wholeheartmarketing.com, where you can receive my free Whole Heart Marketing Report full of non-techie strategies in plain English to grow your online presence.
Beautiful. All right, Juliet, how was that time?
42 seconds.
Wow, she had 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's her first time.
Okay, so did I get everybody? Did everybody get a chance to go? I just want to confirm. All right, if you are on Facebook, please feel free to, you can type in the chat room. There is a link to be able to join us live on video. Also, those of you that are in the Zoom room, you want to go to facebook.com/Business Acceleration Summit, and you'll find this live video feed. And I invite you to post your link, post your website, anything that you have there, because this gets shared all over the place on social media, and that way it makes it real simple for people to click and follow it and connect with you. So go to facebook.com/Business Acceleration Summit. Real quick, before we bring on the amazing Jane Powers, I just want to make a couple of announcements in my 30 seconds, but it might be a few minutes more. Just wanted to remind everybody we have our cruise coming up, the second annual Summit at Sea. It's October 13th through the 20th. You can register at businessaccelerationsummit.com/cruise. We have an amazing lineup. We do mastermind meals. We get to play a lot, so hopefully you'll join us. And then our magazine is coming out, and if you have not got your listing in the directory, please reach out to me and let me know if you want to be in the directory. So with that, I am super honored to introduce my new friend, Jane Powers. This woman is a woman on purpose. I know that every person that she touches, she completely transforms their business with how they convey those messages. Would everybody agree that words are like magnets and it can make a difference between attracting or repulsing? She is a master at it. So if we can just give her our big round of applause, Jane, we're going to turn it over to you. Yay.
All right, so we have to time this. I'm Jane Powers. Entrepreneurs hire me to speak with confidence and sell with authority, because most are boring, confusing, and inconsistent, and they're leaving a ton of money on the table. So I help them connect, capture, and close their ideal audience. Bottom line, every time you open your mouth, you make money. That should be 17.5 seconds. My goal is to take each and every one of you from 42.3 seconds, 39.7, down to 17.5 seconds. Now mine did start out as 30 seconds. So I am going to allow, this is your mastermind, your call. I'm here to just lend my brain so that you can extract everything you possibly can out of what I do. What I'm going to do, and Shannon, guide me on this, I'm going to give them the formula. You guys can contemplate what you're doing, how you can take, and here's the thing. You can do what you're doing. If you're successful, keep doing that. If you want to be more successful, tighten it up. Find the words that sell, that people can sink their teeth into, and get out and change the words. In the way that I do my work, and my work started out, I was a spiritual life coach. From there, people were asking me, how the heck are you making so much money with mindset as a spiritual mindset coach? And I said, I have no idea. And they said, well, you should write it down. So I'm like, what do I do? All I do is I go out and speak, and then I sell. So my business now is teaching you to speak, to find your voice. In your voice is your power. In your power, you can do anything. And what loses your power, where you have I always look at it as a drainer or a gainer. What words feel strong? What words heighten the enthusiasm, the inspiration, the yes value of your audience, and what drain the energy or motivation of your audience? So I have a certain number of words that for me are drainers, and I'll tell you a couple of mine. Again, I mean no offense to anyone. I say people are boring, confusing, and inconsistent, so I'm not that concerned if people like me or not. What I'm concerned is that you're out there making a difference. Hate me, but get some money going, get your movement going, and get out there in the world. So what I'm going to tell you, there's a few of them that I would say never ever say. One is take it to the next level. I don't know what that phrase means, and that does not sell. Up-level your life. That is another one. That is a buzzkill. That one does not take anyone to grab their credit cards and like, oh my God, I want to go to the next level. I don't even know what level I'm at now. The other one, I'm finding, because I do this work consistently, and I find the word stuck, overwhelm, those are being used like crazy. There's so many, when you hear it a ton, go the opposite direction. Thesaurus is your best friend on the planet. Like go in and thesaurus, it's a word, everything. All right. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to type it into the chat. Let's make sure Susan and I were writing love notes back and forth. So let me get to all panelists, all attendees. All right. So here is the very first part of this. And I apologize. Most of you have heard this, or some of you I recognize, but you can never hear it enough. So who hires you? That is the very first step. You got to, who hires you? And I'm putting it in the chat. So I'm going to bam it out consistently so nobody chats in between there. Right now, who hires you? Write it down. If it's everybody and anybody, pick men, pick women, pick parents, corporate executives, whomever it is, pick who hires you. The next step to that is, so you heard mine, entrepreneurs hire me. What that says is I have a viable business. Someone is hiring me. When you say I help, it sounds like you're a volunteer. So we can say I help, but not until the middle of the formula. Right off the bat, if you say entrepreneurs hire me, they're like, oh, she's got a business. Then the very next word, you have got to come up with your holy grail. So I'm going to do something different before I go through the whole thing, because most of you will be like, I don't have a holy grail. And I'm going to tell you, Krista, sister, you have got some powerful messaging. If we can get it in the right order, it'll fly out like crazy. You will definitely grow your business. We've just got to take and rearrange some of your words. I'm going to ramble off a few that I wrote down. Juliet. I don't know who it was, but let's say entrepreneurs hire me to get endlessly validated. And then don't worry, we'll get the rest of yours. But that I listen for what brings you to life and what would people respond to. So it's almost like, have you ever seen, how do I say this? Are you guys sort of woo-woo? Like, is this group woo-woo? Okay, excellent. I can speak.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I can speak my language. So I do a lot of corporate gigs, and I'm like, it has here's the thing. Do you ever look at people or things, and it's almost like certain things have a higher vibration and they almost stand out, like they float above the rest, and you're like, that is a frequency that I can plug into. So I listen for what brings your frequency up and what individuals, what your desired client has in them. So what I heard from you, Juliet, was entrepreneurs hire me to get endlessly validated. Hessie, sister, you're on that movement again, and I'm going to help you with this. What if you say, families, parents, I don't care who it is. If you go to a corporation, if you're at my event where you're going to be, you say entrepreneurs hire me to get the lead out, or partner with me to get the lead out, because most are drinking. And then we'll go into your pain points. You've got to get something that makes me lean in. Anytime people, here's what I know. I have been doing this. You'll learn all about my background, but I want to take the time to teach you about the infomercial. What happens, I've been doing this a very long time. I've been doing sales and speaking for over 30 years. I've combined them together to help people be able to get out there and sell. So what happens, we all have our own movements. We all have our own struggles, but your movement is not our movement. And when it is not our movement, your movement will turn us off. Not turn us off to where we're like, we don't like you. We tune it out. So if somebody said to me, entrepreneurs hire me to get the lead out, I'd be like, oh my God, I want to get the lead out. What does she mean by that? We know what get the lead out means, but not your terms around that. So it's a beautiful way to have people lean in, and then you say, because you're all drinking sludge or whatever it is, and we'll go into that. Okay, Heshi, Charles, whomever, I keep saying entrepreneurs, let's just say corporates. I think corporate people, corporate executives, but let's just say hire us as a lifeline. It's short, it's to the point. It gets me going, leaning in. And we also know from, what was it, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Do you want to call a lifeline? We all want a lifeline. So if you, the Holy Grail, after you say whomever hires me, the Holy Grail is the ultimate outcome of what you have to offer. And it doesn't have to make sense. My attorney, my darling attorney, where are you? Which one was the attorney?
Lauren.
Lauren.
Me. That's me. Yeah, me.
All right, Lauren.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to acknowledge this, though. I'm a little scared.
No, you know what you can say, which would have me leaning in? If you say entrepreneurs hire me to fill the gap, I would be like, what is she talking about? I will listen to the rest of what you have to say. So that would be what I would say. All right. Yeah. Jody, entrepreneurs hire me to be a social media influencer or social media influencers. That is what brought you to life. When I heard all that you were saying, that one stood out for me. Fill the gaps. Oh, shoot. Experts hire me. Oh, I scribbled and I don't know who this is. Just a moment. I think it is Krista. Krista, are you Wise Words? Excellent. So entrepreneurs hire me to unleash, that's what I wrote, unleash wise words that matter. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to listen for the rest of it. Alex, well, sorry, I shortened her. Alexander.
Yes.
Entrepreneurs hire me to find their guiding star. Diana, I wanted to ask the question, and it's up to you if you want to hop in or not. Are you a lot about referrals?
Yes, like using the internet as a networking opportunity.
Okay, excellent. So what I would say is entrepreneurs hire me to master the art of referrals, because we all want to master the art of referrals, and then you go on to your online presence. And I apologize. Those were the ones that really stood out for me. There are other ones. I mean, I'm happy to do work with everybody, but let me get in here and I'm going to give you the formula. Okay. So first, who hires you? Don't anybody do any chat so we don't mess up the formula. Okay. Hold on. And then it is your Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is the ultimate outcome of what you do. The next thing you're going to put in there is because. Those are 3 pain points. So this is the entire formula. Because, that word must be in there, people. You can't take that word out. Because, pain, boring, confusing, and inconsistent. Everybody, you had some great, and I keep going back to Krista, she had some great pain points in there, and they really were right. Laura, your pain points were spot on. We got to help you with the Holy Grail, sister. Okay, because pain. So this is where you get to say, so I help. If I could spell, I help. And this is 3 benefits. 3 benefits. These benefits must be able to touch, lick, feel, taste, hug. I want to be able to sink my teeth into that benefit. If it is a less tangible word, I want to go deeper. I want to find what those strong words are that actually I can sink my teeth into. Okay, then you go into the three benefits. Bottom line, that's when you score the entire infomercial. Like the bottom line is when you're just like, oh, why don't you get it? Bottom line, every time you open your mouth, you make money. And then they're like, oh, now I'll pay you. So the bottom line is if somebody is not getting it, you just get so frustrated. Okay, so it doesn't matter, Krista, it doesn't matter if it's hire us or hire me. It depends. If you're an organization, then if there's more than one of you and you are a company, then you say hire us. So yes, absolutely on that. All right, what I want to do, and Shannon, this is your call. You tell me. Yes, one or the other. Correct. Yes, it should be one or the other. If you're saying
people that want to get in the hot seat, but I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to go over.
No, I think workshopping it, everybody's going to learn, and you're going to rip off and duplicate everybody else's. So
okay. And then just so you know, we usually try to just limit time-wise so that we do get around. Juliet, I don't know if you're able to time and give a little bit of a warning, but Lauren Cohen, the attorney, asked to be on the hot seat first, and then we have Jody. So Lauren,
how much time? Like how long is the call?
So we have 16 more minutes left.
16 on this whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, hold on. I got to put this in here. You guys have to come to the event. You'll get everybody.
Okay, why don't we talk about that real quick? Let's just talk about that real quick because that's a really important thing that's coming up, and I want to make sure everybody know about it.
Actually, Shannon, you should put your link in there for me. Okay, here's the deal. If you want to walk away with an infomercial, you want to walk away with a talk formula, and you want to know how to sell, because I'm going to tell you, truth be told, most people get into business for themselves and they don't know how to sell. And it is the hardest thing. I have been doing sales over 30 years and I hate it because I hate no's. I cry. I still cry on a no. And what I have done is I've taken my over 30 years of experience. I have ripped off every personality profile, put it into the science of Jane, and have come up with a system that codes the buyer how to close them. We don't care how they lead. We don't care how they buy. What we care about is what gets them to a yes. And I will be teaching that at my event. I am also workshopping. This 3-day event, May 16, 17, and 18, is in Scottsdale. The 15th, we have the coaching intensive. You are all my guests. If you come, highly recommend upgrade to VIP. Let me tell you, literally, this is not a work. I have been to, wait, look at this. Do you see all those name tags? I have been to hundreds of events. 50% of those, I sit there, my butt goes numb. I get just enough to be dangerous, and they're like, buy me. That's the only way you can work this out. Here's what I do. I give you everything, including the kitchen sink, and what you walk away with is an infomercial. I workshop the entire audience with my team and myself. We workshop the entire audience to get you your infomercial. I give you my talk formula, people that makes you 5 and 6 figures for 1 hour talk. I promise you. We'll also go over sales. So if you want that, also, you know what? Let's sign you up for Roadmap. Let's get you into the Roadmap. If you want to be in Roadmap, there is a call actually tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to put my business partner's email in here. Email her. She will sign you up for the Roadmap. That means you'll get 30 days. It's a 30-day program. You will get 30 days, and part of it is the infomercial. We can also dump you into Ditch Your Elevator Pitch Challenge. It's already over. We're going to do it again, and you'll get your infomercial. So, I mean, I'd be on this call all day, but apparently you're not allowed to because Shannon's going to cut us all off. But here's the deal. You truly need to be you've got to be in a situation where you're going to learn exactly what to say. So, okay, does that help everybody out a little bit here?
Yes, yes, yes.
Shannon, how long do you want me to give everybody?
Just five minutes.
And you guys, if you email us, make sure you say, hey, met you on Shannon's call. We adore her. That would be wonderful. And Heshi is also going to be at the event, and she's in roadmap. Yes, we'll get you taken care of, Heshi. All right. Lauren, right? Are you seeing it? Okay, let's roll with this.
You want me to post it, or do you want me to just say it?
Do you have something around an infomercial, or are we creating that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, post that. Yep, absolutely. Very
So I'm going to do it as if it's me or us. No, I'm going to do, okay. Business owners and entrepreneurs hire my team to uncover and fill your gaps because you're at risk of litigation, bankruptcy, or losing out on huge contracts.
Okay, hold please. I would just say, whomever, let's say entrepreneurs hire us.
Yeah. Okay. Us.
Quick word, yeah, few extra words. I've studied the brain and mind for so many years that it actually, those are certain words that take me off into the bushes. Okay, so continue. Give me the first.
Uncover and fill. Do you want me just to do fill or uncover and fill?
I'd say fill the gaps. Because then, you know what my mind says? Oh, I have gaps.
Okay.
Now I need to figure that out. So now I'm leaning in to say, she knows I have gaps. I don't even know I have gaps.
Okay. So because they are at risk. Now, should at risk be one of the three things? They are at risk, they're losing out on opportunities, and they don't have an exit, or like.
Okay, so let's say this. Hey, can you put it in there? Because I'll be able to do that again. Go ahead and put it in the chat. What we want to do, and I'm going to teach everybody this. I want to teach you what you want to do is we know we're talking about them. So when she says hire us to fill in their gaps, we don't need that. To fill in the gaps. Boom. It's short, it's sweet. Okay.
Here, I'll do it again. Sorry, I put in too much stuff. Here, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't want to give you more than you need. And I'm trying to be quick. And it's not working because I'm not. Okay, hold on. Just 1 second. Business owners hire. Entrepreneurs hire.
While she's doing that, how important is the 17.5 seconds?
You know, we're bored after 7. So that's where the instrumental words come in. Entrepreneurs hire me to speak with confidence and sell with authority. I'm losing them after that. When I say because, the word because, your mind immediately goes why. Now I've got you leaning in again. I've got you. Now I'm going to tell you, positioning you, here's your pain because you're boring, confusing, and inconsistent, and you're leaving money on the table. You're bored already. So then I go back to, so I help. And they're like, help me what? You become the solution, and then you've got them. Each segment is designed to get me going again. Like I'm like, oh, that's nice. Oh, because why? So it's really important. And quite frankly, our attention span, they say it's 7 seconds. I think it's less. I think it's less because we are so, holy cow, we got a lot of words in here. Here we go.
Okay, the second, I'm trying to cut and paste. I'm sorry. Just ignore your second twice.
Somebody else put theirs in there.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
So if you start at senior executives, the very bottom one where it says in the middle of the paragraph, senior executives hire me to support them in creating authentic leaders.
No, that's not mine.
That's Werner's. Okay, here we go. Business owners and entrepreneurs hire us to fill the gaps. I think that's right. Okay, so I'm going to tell you exactly what I would do. Business owners and entrepreneurs hire us to fill the gaps.
Okay.
Because most. See, you're saying because they are.
Yeah.
Those are words that I'm going.
Because most.
Because most.
Yeah.
Put themselves at risk. See, when you say most are at risk for litigation, my mind goes, I am not. Like, we're all in denial around that. We all are like, no way, we're not at risk. Yeah, you are, people. Okay, because most.
They're all at risk, trust me.
I know that. Put themselves at risk. I wouldn't even say for litigation. Put themselves at risk. I wouldn't say bankruptcy because, quite frankly, nobody is going to buy into that. Losing out on huge contracts. So let's talk about what is the pain point. The pain points are people are at risk. And what else? Why are they at risk?
Because they have gaps that aren't being addressed. They're not protected. They're basically a sitting duck.
Okay, so they're putting themselves at risk, unprotected. Oh, wouldn't it be so fun to be like unprotected? Like,
no.
Dang it! She knew where.
That's not what I need. I can just see it. Trojan coming after me. Forget about it.
Dang it!
That's really funny.
She so read my mind. Who's the psychic? The attorney, of course.
Yeah, I'm a psychic attorney, actually. It's true. I'm not kidding. I'm telling you the truth. Ask Shannon. She'll tell you. True.
All right, putting themselves at risk. Have huge gaps in their contracts. What else? Strategies and something.
And exits.
Tell me more about that.
Well, because most businesses have no exit strategy. They're just kind of running. And I'm all about having to begin with the end in mind, and getting you from where you are to where you want to go by putting the strategies in place and filling the gaps in the process, because otherwise you will never hit the exit.
Okay, so, and have no strategic exit. Oh, wait, I was going to say have no exit strategy.
Right.
So I help them scale up, increase profits, ignite growth.
You don't need these action words that access, increase profits? No.
No.
Okay.
Because we know what you're going to. Let's see, what did I say? Increase profits, ignite growth, and for an ultimate lucrative exit.
And what for a lucrative exit did you say?
For an ultimate.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Exit.
And then we have like 30 seconds left on her.
Okay. Don't try to do it yourself. Your sector. So bottom line, don't try to do this yourself. And that's all you have to say. You don't have to go into all of these other things.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Watch out how many words you're using. A lot of words start to numb the brain. We start to just lull out. So
yeah, that second part is not. I'm just cutting and pasting to.
Okay.
Yes, but I got it. I got it. Thank you. And they're also they're syllabic words, so I get it. I understand what you're saying. I'll fix it, and Shannon will help me.
Good job.
Thank you. Thanks, Jane.
You bet.
All right, awesome. Okay, Jody is put her information right in there in the next one, and it looks like Laura Beers had put it at the very first. Sorry, Laura, I missed that. We were trying to get to our trailblazers first. All right.
Who do we want?
Let's go ahead and go with Jody. She's already.
Do me a favor. Jody, cut to the chase. Entrepreneurs, boom. We don't care if it's initial stage. We'll explain that later on, because when you're saying entrepreneurs in the initial stage, because quite frankly, someone could be like, oh, I'm at this for 5 years and they still suck. So we want to make sure that it's the right person. So entrepreneurs hire me to shorten the gap from standing in their amazing potential, making the problem. Remember, everybody, here's the greatest hint I can give you. Keep your holy grail condensed. Keep that thing short and to the point. Shorten the gap from standing in their amazing potential to making their powerful impact. Why aren't we just saying, let's just say entrepreneurs hire me to assure a powerful impact? Because most have no visibility, social proof, paid marketing resources, social proof, or the paid marketing resources to achieve or momentum. Boom, cut to the chase. So I help them streamline their focus to speak their ideal clients' customers' desire with powerful influence of social media and leverage found in their yes, you were the one I wanted to say. Your So I Help is really good. Bottom line.
Oh, good.
The rest of it is really good.
Excellent.
Bottom line, is your passion and purpose blank meant to be heard? Nah, let's not have that a question. What's the bottom line? They work with you. Bottom line, do it right the first time. Like, bottom line, let's get it right the first time.
Okay.
Something like that. Like, do a cut to the chase. Like, if you're talking to a new entrepreneur, I'd be like, don't screw it up the first time. Let's get it right the first time. You're not going to say that first part.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, yes.
That's very good. I remember I was going to write the note that your benefits are really good.
Excellent. Thank you.
Awesome. Yay. That was quick. Laura Beers, can you put...
Or business owners and entrepreneurs hire us to fill the gap.
Laura, you did it privately, so go ahead and if you can attach that to everybody in the panel, that would be great. There we go.
Thank you. And on the premise of time, if Jane, you'd be so kind as just to help me with the Holy Grail, which you said I need the most help with, and I agree. I'll take anything you can help me with. Thank you.
Okay, and so clarity of decision and themselves. Take off their grief goggles because they are exhausted and their food and sleeping is affected. Let's get a little deeper on the food and okay. So grieving people, whomever that is. If we're in front of women, it's going to say grieving women hire me. Or grieving whomever, hire me to take off their grief goggles. Okay, let's go to the pain points because I think it's going to help us give birth to the Holy Grail. So because they are exhausted, true. What? Give me the one pain point. What do you help them with? You don't help them with their food, do you?
No.
Okay, see, right away I go to the food thing, and that isn't what you're helping them with. What do you help us do? Heal your spirit. I get that, but what else?
Process their feelings of grief and loss.
Okay, so can't stop, or this is good. Are stuck in, the stages of grieving. Like are stuck in one of the 7 stages of grieving. Can't stop crying. And the void is not able to be filled. Something around those lines.
Wow.
I can speak to this. I lost my mother when I was very, very young. And it has been 40-some years of filling that void. So I do know grief is about filling that void and looking to access what is going to take that and heal that. So, so I help them clarity and decision. See, here's what I think. This is personally, if you're saying clarity of decision, it feels like that's a spiritual bypass. Like first, I don't know how the heck to get out of these stages of grieving. So I help you, and it's, I help them fast track the stages of grieving without compromising the healing. Oh, God, that's good. God, I love me sometimes. Without compromising the healing. That's really all you have to say in there. So, Holy Grail, let's go up to the Holy Grail. What is it? What do we all want? Everybody has grieved in their life. What is it that every client of yours wants? What is that?
To not have the grief affect the rest of their life.
Okay, so what if it's about releasing the anchor, what if it's something around, because grieving is a burden. I mean, you're not going to say that, but it is a burden. It weighs you down. So what if it is grieving mothers, grieving children, whomever it is, grieving women hire me to release the anchor. I'm going to come up with something really brilliant for your Holy Grail, because it's still not getting me. It's still not pulling me in as much as I would like to. And I think you just have to really sit with what is it that they truly want. And it's almost, I'm just trying to like just feel into it.
They don't want to wait years and years to get through this. They want it to be done quickly.
So it's really
closure.
Yeah, closure. Yeah, to close the loop, and you know what, it's to truly, it's not needing to know the answer why, it's needing to know how. Like, how do I just move into that and release that? It's, you know, because grief almost feels like a straitjacket. And it's like, oh, I just want it to end. And it doesn't. There is a process you must go through.
That's right.
So let's find that. Let's find that Holy Grail. If you come to the event, I promise you, I will land on something. And Krista, if you come to the event, I have the best talks that I write for individuals that are visually impaired. Like, I have the best talks for people that are in wheelchairs. My education is in special populations. I make millions for people that stand in front of stages that have any type of impairment or disability. Anyhow, all right.
It's 2 o'clock. We're perfect. Thank you so much. Was this incredible? Were we okay changing the format a little bit for this magic? And who wants her to come to the summit in November? Wouldn't it be incredible to have her as a mentor? Just planting the seed, Jane. I know we'll be talking about that.
We talked about something in October, I think. So you just have to get me the details. So here, I'm going to put in the chat again. Here is the link.
I just put my affiliate link in there.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep, I'll do that one more time too. Perfect. And I added it to the Facebook. And super excited, Jane. Thank you so much. Let's give her a big round of applause. We love you. You are an absolute rock star.
All right, you guys, I will see many of you at the event. If you want to be in Roadmap, that's a 30-day program, and we have a call tomorrow, 3, I think, that's Pacific time. That is compliments of Shannon. You do not have to. If you can't come to the event, who cares? I'll talk you didn't come into the event, but get into the Roadmap, learn all of this. I've got the coding. We're doing some coding education in there. You'll have everything you need to get an idea of what it looks like.
How do we get into the Roadmap? What do we need to do that?
Send an email to Denise at JaneMPowers.com, or just send me one, Jane at JaneMPowers.com.
Okay.
We'll get you hooked up. We'll tag you. You'll get an email. We'll start. Call reminder will come to you.
Wonderful.
Shannon, you know I adore you. We're like new BFFs. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing everybody soon. Bye for now.
Everybody. Great job.
Bye.